The amount of friends that I tried to have joined Uber, Facebook, Snap, trying to think what else, Venmo, TikTok, Musically, who all didn't deploy entrepreneurial spirit, even though they were corporate animals, and they stayed put at the Yahoos or Googles or Facebook instead of going to, like, it happens all the time, right? Like, taking risk is scary for a lot of people. Here's a trick for a lot of you. I know this is not super cool, but like, saving money kind of allows you to take some risks. Like, I knew 3 or 4 friends who left tens of millions of dollars in stock options on hot companies because they couldn't leave Viacom to go to Facebook because they didn't save any money and they couldn't take the pay cut. And they also were living too bougie. So like, they literally lost out on $40 million because they wanted a Mercedes instead of a fucking Toyota.
Go follow your passion. But a lot of us are here because we haven't found it yet.
Let's stay on this, and then I'll answer your question. I think the reason a lot of people haven't found their passion is because they don't think they can make money in their passion, and so they don't admit that it's their passion. Like, every one of you has a pretty good sense of the shit you're into. Let's play this game with you. Like, what do you like? Sports, music, like food, like art, like rap? I don't fuck. Like, what do you like?
I guess I just love the idea of just like talking, speaking, public speaking. What you do basically, and
so then the first job you should do is intern or work for as little as you can afford to for someone who does the thing you want to do.
Yeah, actually, just on that, I did apply to 3 VaynerMedia internships this summer, and I did get an interview back, but they ghosted me after. So
let's talk about this for a second. I say this to a lot of kids that get into VaynerMedia that don't get ghosted, and I apologize for that. If you want to be a public speaker, you may need to work at Vayner Speakers or work on my team with my content, because Vayner is detached from me. Meaning I'm the active CEO and you'll see me there every day and I'm in it, but you're not going to become a public speaker or in that culture by being in analytics or creative or strategy at Vayner. So I think you need to reframe the request directly to me, which you can email me at Gary@VaynerMedia, and the other 80 people or 40 people that look like me that you're interested in, and try to get as close to the sun that, of what you're interested in. But like, I love that you went there, right? Because it's not logical of like, I want to be a public speaker to be like, oh, I got to go work like right next to Seth Godin or right next to Sarah Blakely or right next to Jesse Itzler. Like, that's something to think about for all of you in this room. Like, if basketball is your favorite thing ever, like, you really need to think about being in the business of basketball. Now, that doesn't mean being an intern for the Jazz. It may mean that whatever the most emerging, House of Highlights 5 years ago, being the junior person on that team. So like, I think you fight for it in your 20s. Like, I think people know their passion, brother. I really do think they know it. They don't know the logical move of how to make their career about it. Even you had it pretty pegged, but you still went to the company form instead of the human form, which is what would be required for you to really get the osmosis that you're looking for. And that's what I would for a lot of people here, I'll give you a big one. This is actually being that we're in LA, something that Hollywood figured out. The whole mailroom and be an assistant thing that like William Morris and CA did was right. When I look at like all my admins, what they were able to do, like for a lot of people, and this is an answer for the whole class. Like, if you want to be a music mogul, like you need to be Scooter Braun's admin. Like, you know what I mean? You need to be like Ryan Seacrest's admin. Like, you want to you need to get as close to the underbelly of the people that are doing the thing. And I think like one of the great misses is that people literally go to business school and like more education in their like early to mid 20s, when I genuinely think becoming the admin of the human you want to be in a 3-year window will get you there faster. If you are confused that if you're sitting in this classroom right at this second, that you are in the very small percentage of most lucky humans on earth, if you do not have the context of what the 8 billion people on earth are doing, that there is almost 1 billion people on this earth that don't have access to clean water. Like, if you do not understand and have a relationship with gratitude, you have no shot of ever being happy. It is the singular skill that is a variable. When you're thankful for what you have, instead of being envious for what you don't have, it just makes you unstoppable. And it is no question one of the reasons that everything has worked in the way that it has for me and the people that I watch and admire and look up at close and founders I'm close to. And I just, it's so easy. It's so easy to get caught because your sibling, quote unquote, has it better, because your neighbor has it better, because your roommate at this school has it better. Like, it's so easy for you to see what other people have that's better, when in reality, you are sitting in fucking outer space of like luxury. You're in fucking luxury land. You're in fucking entrepreneur class at USC. Like, you're sitting in such rarefied air. I just wish you really internalized it. I really do. Like, all these foofy things like gratitude and kindness and empathy. Like, I get that everyone's foofy about it. I'm very aware of the culture that we all live in. I understand of like the gender war on TikTok. I understand everything. This is what I do for a living. I promise you, these soft skills in a world of wait till AI comes and eats up a ton more of the IQ and the tangible and the black and white. We're only going to be left with gray. And these gray skills are going to be the differentiation for you to get what you want, period.